Hello, my Aquarians, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. And of course, I am Debbie. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing the reading from Friday, June 23rd through Thursday, June 29th. Now remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? I have done the overview, what's going on in the planets and such, so take a peek. Divine intervention, I think. I might have named it divine interference, but I think it's intervention. Stay calm. Now, my Aquarians, my Aquariuses, you know Pluto has left the building for you for a little bit. Still going to come in. This is a big change for you. This is a big changing season for you, and I've talked about it. Things are going to get exciting. Now, I would recommend for my Aquariuses, just because there's so much going on, that if you are able to check out your natal chart, so that's where you go in, and there's lots of places to do that. And you type in your date of birth, you type in your time and where it was, and that gives you some other information. It kind of tells you where your Venus is, what your rising, ascending, all of that stuff. And then you might want to do some cross-watching, if not on my channel, then on the others, because, on somebody else's. It doesn't matter to me, but, just go where you feel like you're being drawn. But the thing is, there is so much going on. You are like this, you're like the middle, you're like the core, you're like the center. And things are going on around you that can be a little bit overwhelming for you, okay? So just be aware that what else is there, what else is affecting your energies. You've got a lot, there's a lot of, there's a lot of transformational type of energy for you. So let's see what we've got. Yes, and it will come back to you. Pluto will come back, what is it, January 2024, goes back and forth a little bit and then really sits there. So anyway, let's see what we've got. Higher power, Holy Spirit, for our Aquariuses. You care a lot about people. You want to do the right thing, and this is really about, think back to the late 1700s, and I've talked to people that told me that there was so much transformation, not just in governments, but in art, in music, that it was just very changing times. So let's see what we have here for my Aquarius. Holy Spirit. Okay, card fall. You're not falling on the floor. There you go. Let's see what else we might have for you. What else for this week? Now this is, again, I kind of feel like that 26 has some really strong energies. So 2 days before, 24th through the 28th, it could be. Let's see what we have for my Aquariuses, my Aquarians. Reverse, this is the one that popped out. Let's see. The 7 of fire. So we have a 7, divine energy, divine, like I said, divine umbrella, sometimes divine intervention, interference. Fire energy is our Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Leo is the one. Mars is going to be Mars is in Leo, and it's going to be squaring with Uranus in Taurus on the 26th. I feel like it's going to have a very interesting time. So the 7 of fire, passionate, burning, determined, really tells you not to give up, not to give in, not to even, basically tells you stand firm, stand and just defend what you have to defend. Okay, so it's a very stand firm, stand straight, stand, don't give up, defend what you have to defend, and and in many ways it's like don't give in, don't give up. Okay, so here we go with this. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Okay, so it is one of those times that you're going to really have to stand up for yourself. And if some people or some work, job is kind of like, you need to do this, need to do this. I'm not saying you don't do what your work or your job tells you to do, but it is one thing. If it is something that is not what you feel is morally right, or it does not feel like it's the right decision, you may want to rethink a little bit. But again, be true to yourself. I kind of feel like the 7 of fire is, my Aquarians, be true to your own self. Okay? And maybe this is a week where you can possibly maybe even discover who and what your own self is. It's hard to be true when you don't know who you are. Anyway, let's see what we've got here. Next card, the Ace of Fire. Now this popped up on somebody else's. I can't remember who it was, but Ace is a 1, new beginning, new start. So you have a 7-1-1-7. Fire again. And this talks about things happening, things moving forward, there's opportunities around you. But again, be true to your own self. Do what you know is right, and things will just automatically fall into place for you, my Aquarians. I do feel it's an exciting time for you. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs, but I do feel you're going to make major differences in this world. So this is an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. But again, you can be changing your life now, but you need to be true to your own self. Next card, this is reversed. Well, the King of Earth. I love the King of Earth. King of Earth is the money maker. The King of Earth is the Midas touch. The King of Earth is the professional, is the one that is the subject matter expert, okay? So, there's a standing up and being very, very strong with the King of Earth. Now, King's underlying energy is air, your energy, Gemini, also Libra, very intellectual energy. But then we have the Earth energy. We have Capricorn, yeah. We have that Pluto going back into Capricorn. And I've said Pluto has to clean up some of the mess that has occurred. I'm not going to say that Pluto made, but some of the mess that's happened during that, 2008 to now, Pluto's got to clean that up, okay? But you're going to have that intellectual energy to make sure that those changes are the right changes, or the cleanup is done correctly. Okay, but anyway, there's Capricorn, there is Taurus. Remember Uranus in Taurus squaring off with Mars in Leo. That's that 26th again. And of course, it is also Virgo energy, money, job, career. All right, so there is something happening. There's something brewing. There's something very powerful this week for you. Again, subject matter expert. Again, maybe this is your negotiating. Maybe you're negotiating a salary. Maybe you're negotiating money. And again, I don't get into this, so take this with a little, grain of salt type of thing. But I have had people, I have counseled people on how to negotiate for money. So you get a new job, you're offered something, and you're like, I am so excited to be starting with you because you're saying I'm accepting your offer. Now I would like to talk about compensation. What is your range? And they might say, well, how much do you want? And I'm going to say, what I have said is, I want as much as you'll give me. And I say it with a little bit of a smile. But this is saying that you know what you need to do. You are professional. You have what it is. Now, I kind of feel, too, that there's Aquariuses, I feel like there's Aquariuses stepping outside of their comfort, stepping outside of maybe their bread and butter job. And this is my kind of like their dessert. So it could be that, too. I kind of feel like there might be some non-compete energy around here too. So please make sure that, if you need a job, you need a job, but watch your contracts, watch anything for like a non-compete type of thing. I feel like they want to lock you, that sounds so horrible, they want to lock you in, they want to lock your talent in, and you may need to be able to say, you know what, I really like what we're all doing here, I just don't want a non-compete. Okay, or I just don't want this clause. Something going on with that. Anyway, generous, professional, responsible, and practical. Successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered. And this is where the Midas touch. I love that. I love that. Subject matter expert. No one else can do what you can do, my Aquarians. Okay, let's see. Let's see. John Holland, Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. What else do you have for my Aquarians? My Aquarians. I love to call you Aquariuses, but I know some people tell me, don't do that. Well, I'll still do it. But let's see, my Aquarians. My Aquariuses, what else do we have? Holy Spirit. What else for our Aquarians here? Here we go. Balance. Balance. So this is also the Justice card. This is the 11, a 1-1. new beginning, new beginning. 10 plus 1, transition to a new beginning. 1 plus 1 is a 2. 2 is choices, decisions, coming together, partnering even. But this is actually, in the major arcana, this would be your justice card. This is things coming into that place that is needed. Okay, so here, look. The energies are all in alignment. You have your rod, which is your wand, which is your fire, your pentacle, which is your money, your earth. You have your cup, which is your water, your spiritual. You have your sword, which is your energy. Okay, so it's your intellectual energy. This is everything coming together the way it needs to be. Now, I've talked about this. I think I talked about it with Libra energy, that a couple maybe. The 21st is the summer solstice here, or the winter solstice in the southern hemisphere, and that is when a lot of the veil between the supernatural and the natural is very, very thin. Okay, but there's a lot of karmic energy happening and a lot of ascension energy happening. Now, I don't talk a lot about ascension. There's a lot of people out there that do, but it's all about coming into a new balance, a new justice. And that's really what, when Pluto goes into Aquarius, it's all about obtaining that. But it looks like you're getting into that space now. That pressure of Pluto is a little bit off, so that's a good thing. That is a good thing for you right now. And this is, a lot of this is your prep work, is you're getting ready for these major changes. Anyway, I will be doing the angel answers, but let's go ahead. So get your question ready, but let's go ahead and see what Angels of Abundance has to say for our Aquariuses. Angels of Abundance for our Aquariuses. Let's see what we have here for our... Oh! This has popped out before in one of the readings. Can't remember who, though. Organize... I was going to say Aquarius for success. It could be. Organize for success. Preparation to meet opportunity. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. I feel that's very important with this. Sometimes I'm kind of like, well, that's nice, but I feel for you, my Aquarians, I feel like this is a very important step for you. Again, preparation to meet opportunity, definition of success. Anyway, let's see what we've got. Crystal or energy for my Aquariuses. What do we have, my Aquarians, what do we have? Crystal or energy for you that would be helpful for you to be holding, wearing. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Blue calcite. Soothing, inner peace, universal perspective, strong memory. Ooh, don't forget those things. Anyway, let's go on. Angel answers. So get your question if you have one. And what is the question? What's the answer for our Aquariuses and our Aquarians? What's the answer? What's the answer for Aquarians, for Aquarius? Here we go. Do the dealer shuffle, kind of cleanse those energies a little bit more. What do we have for Aquarius here? Answer for Aquarius. Remember, this is for fun. Or is it? Anyway, let's see. We got one. It is reversed. It is that pink card. Let's go here. It's up to you. It's all up to you, my Aquariuses. So what does that all mean to you? Does it make sense? It's up to you. There is, like I said, you've got an amazing roller coaster coming up. Enjoy your ride. All right, so here we go. My Aquariuses, do me that favor, my Aquarians. Like, share, subscribe. Click on that bell for notifications. If you're watching me on Rumble me, comment. I have been reading my comments. I've been enjoying them very much, so thank you. As always, though, my dear friends, my Aquariuses, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.